Just like any new technology, DNA testing has its positive aspects, negative aspects, and as author Susan Adams pointed out, unexpected and foolish consequences that were not considered in the past. An example of this is the story of 72-year-old Evelyn Turner Morningside, a Texas native, who made a life-changing decision 8 years ago. She decided to take a DNA test for fun, assuming she knew her heritage as both her parents were devout Irish-American Catholics. However, when she received the results, she was shocked to discover that her assumptions were incorrect. This revelation led Evelyn and her siblings on a years-long journey to unravel the mystery surrounding their true identities. For years, Evelyn had been preoccupied with questions about her family history. Her mother, also named Evelyn, was deeply interested in genealogy and kept an old family book containing handwritten names, birth dates, and deaths of their relatives. Evelyn found it relatively easy to trace her mother's side, even before genealogy records became available online. Her mother's lineage comprised Irish and Scottish heritage, with some relatives tracing back to colonial times in America, and even as far back as the 1500s. However, Evelyn felt a sense of guilt with each update to her mother's lineage because her father's side of the family had a different, less-known story. Her father, Michael Turner, was the son of Irish immigrants and had little knowledge about his family history. Tragically, his mother passed away when he was just a baby, and his father was unable to care for him and his older siblings, leading to their placement in a Catholic orphanage. Throughout most of his life, Michael remained unaware of his true birth year, believing he was a year older than he actually was. As Evelyn's father grew older, she decided it was time to delve into his lineage and uncover his origins. Before embarking on this project, she already knew some details of his childhood, including the challenging life he had experienced at the orphanage, where malnutrition likely contributed to his small build. She was aware that he left the orphanage during his teens and lived a rebellious life before eventually joining the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and marrying Evelyn's mother. Additionally, Evelyn knew that her father had a sister who passed away at a young age and a brother with whom he wasn't close. Michael was not only a devout Catholic known for preparing delicious corned beef on St. Patrick's Day, but Evelyn remained unaware of his true origins and what happened to his parents. When Michael passed away in 1999, Evelyn couldn't provide him with more information than he already knew. However, in the years that followed, Evelyn managed to uncover some clues about Michael's background through a paper trail. Michael was born in a working-class neighborhood in the Bronx, New York. His father, John, worked as a driver, and his mother, Mary, tragically passed away when Michael was just 9 years old. He was then placed in the St. Agnes Home and School, an orphanage where he grew up. Although the school no longer existed, Evelyn found some of the names of the sisters who worked there. In her quest for more details about her father's past, Evelyn wrote them a letter, hoping for helpful information. Unfortunately, besides Michael's admission and discharge dates, the orphanage couldn't provide much more. As time passed, Evelyn's research efforts yielded little progress. However, in 2012, her excitement grew when at-home DNA testing kits became available. She believed she had identified her father's family's village in Ireland and even contemplated a trip overseas to explore her grandparents' roots. Recognizing the potential of the at-home DNA test to aid her research, she eagerly put her name on the waiting list for the company offering the testing kit. Upon the arrival of the DNA test results, Evelyn and her sister Mary swabbed their cheeks and sent in their tests. However, when the results came back a month later, they were bewildered. Only less than 50% of their DNA results matched the expected Irish, Scottish, and English descent from their parents. Surprisingly, the other half revealed an unexpected blend of European Jewish, Eastern European, and Middle Eastern heritage. This perplexed Evelyn, considering both her parents were believed to have roots in the British Isles. She initially thought it might be a mistake by the testing lab or that their results got switched with someone else's, so she contacted the testing company to voice her concerns. To confirm, Evelyn decided to retake the test, but the second round of results showed the same unexpected genetic mix, leading her to accept the accuracy of the report. This revelation raised numerous questions in Evelyn's mind about her true parentage. She wondered about the possibility of her mother having had an affair, or if there were other family secrets she was unaware of. Evelyn was determined to uncover the truth and understand her family's history, as her identity seemed to be at stake. Her past experience as an manager at the University of California helped her cope with the intricate research and data analysis required for such a task. Evelyn had a talent for identifying patterns and solving complex problems, which drove her to dig deeper into the mystery. Although the DNA test results provided information about what her genetic makeup was, they couldn't answer the why behind the unexpected heritage. Evelyn's suspicion pointed towards her father's side, especially since he was adopted, which further fueled her curiosity. She considered the possibility that her father's grandparents might have had a hidden Jewish background, either Irish Jews or Eastern European Jews, leading to the surprising results. Nonetheless, the exact truth behind her family's ancestry remained a challenging puzzle that Evelyn was determined to solve. To verify her family's Irish ancestry, Evelyn took precautionary measures by having two cousins, one from her maternal side and another from her paternal side, undergo a DNA test. The test results with her maternal cousin came back as expected, showing a 12.5% genetic match, confirming they were first cousins. However, the results with her paternal cousin were unusual, revealing no shared DNA at all, indicating that they were not actually biologically related. This shocking revelation led Evelyn to the realization that her father's sister, believed to be his sibling, was not genetically related to him. Frustrated and anxious about potential rejection from her father's side of the family due to the lack of biological ties, Evelyn felt like she lost her identity. Meanwhile, her sister Mary, who had long suspected the lack of resemblance between their father and his alleged father, found her hunch validated by the DNA test results. With both their parents deceased, Evelyn and Mary were determined to uncover the mystery surrounding their father's true origins by seeking answers from living relatives. They wanted to know if their father had any biological siblings and whether there were long-lost first cousins they might be related to. In their pursuit of answers, they obtained their father's birth certificate and discovered that he was sent to an orphanage by the New York Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children. Evelyn wondered if he might have been confused with another child when taken from his home. However, this lead turned out to be a dead end when a forensic artist confirmed that the pictures of their father as a child and an adult were indeed of the same person, ruling out any confusion at the orphanage. Evelyn then considered the possibility that her father might have been switched at birth in the hospital. To investigate further, she examined a lengthy list of babies born in the same hospital as her father in 1913, hoping to find any clues, but it proved to be a challenging task, as the list was not well organized and included both home and hospital births. After meticulously reviewing the file, Evelyn managed to narrow down the list of babies born around the same time as her father to those with Jewish or ethically neutral names. The list contained 30 names, and Evelyn hoped that one of these babies might have living relatives whose DNA would match hers and her siblings. Unfortunately, despite going through all 30 names, no significant connection emerged. She then extended her search to more than 6,000 people flagged as potential biological family members in the DNA database, but her efforts were in vain. Feeling disheartened, Evelyn had to wait for someone to reach out to her with possible leads. However, a significant breakthrough occurred on January 18, 2015, when Evelyn, feeling down, decided to update her cousin about her stalled search. While checking his list of DNA relatives, she discovered a new person, Rachel Cohen, who turned out to be a close relative to her cousin. Evelyn messaged Rachel, and during their conversation, Rachel mentioned that she unexpectedly found out she was Irish through the DNA test. This piqued Evelyn's curiosity as her father's lineage was Irish, and she mentioned that her grandmother was born at Fordham Hospital on September 23, 1913, asking if anyone in Rachel's family was born around that date. Rachel responded affirmatively, saying that her grandfather, Benjamin Cohen, was born around the same time. Evelyn was deeply moved and sensed the truth behind her father's mystery. She combed through New York City's birth records and found a Benjamin Bamson born at the same hospital on the same day as her father, Michael Turner. Realizing what had happened, she understood that a mistake occurred at Fordham Hospital, resulting in a Jewish baby being sent home with an Irish family, and an Irish baby being sent to a Jewish family. Benjamin Cohen was actually her father's biological sibling. The historical context revealed that hospitals in 1913 lacked a proper system for identifying newborns, which likely led to the switch. The discovery brought both families together, and they exchanged pictures, confirming the striking resemblance between Michael and Benjamin's family members. Evelyn's biological first cousin, Rebecca Goldstein, Benjamin Cohen's daughter, became an integral part of their lives. The revelation of their fathers not being biologically related brought mixed emotions of happiness in finding each other, and a sense of loss for the truths they had to face. The two families wondered about their father's true religious identity, considering the circumstances of their upbringing. Despite the heartache and questions, Evelyn and her siblings felt grateful that their father, Michael, did not have to face the era of at-home DNA testing. They pondered what life would have been like if their father had grown up with his biological family, the Cohens, but ultimately acknowledged that they owed their existence to the twist of fate in 1913, a nurse's momentary lapse of attention that led to a life-altering switch with complex consequences. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Do like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Subscribe.